Hey, what's going on, DZ team? It's here. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, you see my full kit, right? And all my cool guy stuff. I'm wearing my camos. So I wanted to talk about my full kit in general for all you tactical guys and gals of what I'm running, what I run out on the field, and what you guys may or may not want to run based off what you guys are using. So this is for the tactical people, the people that want to kind of see what kit I'm running. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. All right, guys, so let's talk about from right to left, basically. So I've made a video on my belt, so I'm not going to talk too heavily on this. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. This is the Warrior Poet belt, but essentially I'm running a battle belt. I've added a lot of stuff to it, which you may or may not be able to tell. It's got a D-ring on it, and from this side I'm running some gloves on my D-ring, some handcuffs, pistol pouch, 2 pistol pouches, a rifle pouch, a utilities pouch, aka radio pouch. I got a tourniquet in there, it fully covers it. I'm running a knife, running a blade on my belt. I'm running a flashlight and a flashlight holster, and then which is a stream light holster. If you want this specific light that I've got, it's got a tail switch on it, and I've kind of modified it a little bit, so it's got some string on it, and I can kind of manipulate it that way. And if I want to do some mag changes, I can fully let go of my flashlight while still being able to utilize it. That is on our website. So if you go to our gear page, we have an Amazon recommended page, and you can go over there and check out some gear there. Then I'm running my Safariland with my QLS mid-length leg holster with my Glock 17 and flashlight. Level 3 holster there. I have a small AR tool in the front for anything that may come on the field while I'm instructing. And then the belt I'm wearing right now is the low profile belt that comes with this on the Warrior Poet Society website. So you can get both. It's cheaper if you buy both together rather than you buy them separate. There's like an extra $15, but if you buy it separately, I think it's near the $100 range or so. So I may be exaggerating a bit, maybe somewhere in the higher range, but it's definitely not $15. So go ahead and buy it together if you want to use that. Next, I'm using an HRT plate carrier. Also, I got it from Warrior Poet Supply Company. I just kind of bought it all in bulk. The plate card here that I'm using is the 2 rifle mags and then 2 pistol mags, which I may switch out later in the future, but that's currently what I'm running. Nothing too fancy about that there, though this is a very lightweight plate carrier. It is very sleek, and you can customize the side panels as well, as these just come with straps. Very high quality, very easy to put on. But what I will say is that you can change these out for the full side panel. You can put side plates on there, which I may or may not do in the future as well. I added some little admin clips here, so if I run a camelback through these little if you will, wire holders on the shoulders, I can run it through there as well. And on the back, I have kind of a big back panel. So there's 2 straps here, and on my zippers, wherever my zippers decided to go, there you go. I don't have anything in here currently for the sake of the video, but you open it up and it is just one big panel. So typically I put like a camelback in here. You can strap it up to these little Velcro pieces, and then there's holes in the corners up here so you can route your tubing through and to be able to do whatever you need to do there. So I'll put that in there. I'll put sometimes I'll put what is it called? I can't think of it. The stuff to break locks with, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'll put other stuff in there, like breaching tools or medical or whatever I might need my partner to use, depending on whatever situation I'm using. So you just zip it all the way back up. It does extend. And you clip that right back up. It's got some retention bands on there so you can keep everything nice and tight. Though my side panels do not come with a zipper, so these zippers just kind of float in here. Not too big of a deal for me, but if you don't like that, then you can go ahead and switch that. It does have a carry handle as well. I thought I would mention that, as not all plate carriers do. Very lightweight, so we got that going. Next, ski mask Bowie. Yeah, if you use it if you want it, don't if you don't. I noticed guys with beards, if you put on helmets and stuff like that, that helps, especially if you want it over the chin. It kind of keeps everything easier rather than pinching yourself if you got facial hair. So next, we're going into my helmet. So my helmet, you may like or dislike it. Cool. This is what I'm using right now just because it's easily affordable, and the average day guy can kind of, or gal can buy this, right? So I have a hard-headed Veterans Gen 2 ballistic helmet. I haven't had any issues with it. It's got the M-Lock rail system here. You can switch those out. They have a community as well that tells you how many people have modified this in so many different ways. I kept the railing on there. I took the ear pro off for an event that I had recently. I put my patches on there, Dropzone patch. I put a little admin light on there. Typically you'll see lights when people are running MPGs, which I don't own, but I have the mount for it, right? Better be prepared ahead of time. As far as that goes. So I have an admin light here. Some people use these because if you're in a low light situation, MVGs typically use ambient light, aka like moonlight and stuff like that, to be able to run that. So I have an admin light here to be able to illuminate the room, but these lights, typically you'll see them angled up to illuminate the room. That way you're not illuminating yourself and your MVGs can be used properly. I have my Rhino mount here, nothing too fancy about that. It's not a Wilcox fancy mount like you see a lot of people wearing. Not there quite yet. I have a battery pack / counterweight on the back. You can put in whatever. There's no counterweight on there. There's nothing inside. Currently I have stuff, but it's not in here right now because it's not too front heavy, so I'm not worried about it. Put some tabs on there, and then I put a little green marker, and that's it. It just goes from solid to strobe to nothing. I'm using this again for instructor purposes. I don't need it for IR stuff right now. I don't have MVGs, so currently that's what I'm running on that. There's a multi-cam pattern. It's a little bit more expensive on that side. The retention system is nothing too crazy. It's got some bungee on the front, so when you do get MVGs, you can retain it that way. So there's my helmet. And lastly, we're going into one of my 2 rifles that I own. And this is a clear gun, just so you can see. Nothing's in there. Cool, nice and fancy. I'm using a training mag, so there's that. So this is a Stag Arms 10.5 5.56 AR. I have a light on there, right? Because we need these stream lights, ProTac light on here. With a pressure switch, so it goes bink, 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 and then it strobes, and it's got a full light on there, so you can hold it there. I do have it pushed all the way to the front. I want it as level as I could be, so I'm not splashing off the shadow of my muzzle device there. I have not a foregrip, but it's like an angled grip there from Magpul, training mag, nothing crazy about that. An EOTech XPS 3-2, I believe it is. It's the one with the 2 dots, if I'm not mistaken. I've had this for so long, but it's one of those, the one with the 2 dots. And yeah, there's nothing really fancy about this. It's stock trigger that it came with. It's a pistol brace that it also came with. And yeah, there's nothing too fancy about this one. I do have other rifles as well, as you guys have probably seen in pictures or whatever, but that's my kit. And what I'm wearing currently is just my camo stuff that I got while I was in the military, my combat shirt. I have running some patches on here, nothing too crazy. Some low profile boots from Vasque, VASQUE. Low profile, they're like tennis shoes almost as far as the cut goes, but they're boot type. And then my multi-cam pattern stuff that I also got while I was in the military. So that is what I'm running for all you tactical guys and gals who may be wondering what equipment am I using, where did I get it from. I got this my rifle from grabagun.com. It's an online retail store where you can kind of just buy guns to a dealer that has an FFL and get it from there. My EOTech I got while I was in Alaska from a local gun shop, and my light I got from the same place I got my plate carrying belt from. What to do, right? So there's all that stuff. My helmet, I just kind of picked up stuff along the way as far as what attachments are on here. So Amazon is great, helpful tool there. But as far as my helmet goes, hardheadveterans.com. It's pretty much self-explanatory there. But that's all I'm running, guys. So if you have any questions, if you want me to elaborate on something specific, or what I may be doing with X, Y, and Z, when do I apply these stuff, go ahead and leave it down in the comments or message us directly. This video is exclusively, may or may not be exclusively, for our website guys only. We're doing online programs, so this is one of them for the tactical community. Here's fancy banner and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Stay safe out there, guys. Buy equipment if you want to buy them. This is what I use. Great stuff. I haven't had one complaint as far as using it. I've used all of this stuff. It's classes, drills, whatever. So go ahead and use it and stay safe out there, guys.